Doctors at UK Healthcare are getting ready to officially open a new clinic.
Yeah, the new Sanders Brown Center on Aging Memory Clinic sees thousands of patients a year. Those patients and the years of information they have provided doctors have led to a groundbreaking discovery. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy investigates UK's newly discovered form of dementia.
It's amazing that looking under the microscope is sort of like being on a glass-bottom boat. You see evidence of a whole different world.
Dr. Pete Nelson has studied this different world for decades.
Turns out 40% of people that we thought had Alzheimer's disease actually have something else.
More than 10 years of research, tens of thousands of patients' brains under microscopes.
This is definitely a person with late.
Led Dr. Nelson and his team to a whole different dementia disease, commonly known as late.
Late is a disease that produces Alzheimer's disease, but it's not Alzheimer's disease. In other words, you have amnesia, you can't remember, you forget, and you have memory and thinking problems. But you don't have the features that we see underneath the microscope that tell you that Alzheimer's disease itself is there.
Dr. Nelson's team at the Sanders Brown Center on Aging found late, and now Dr. Gregory Jika's team studies it.
We're really looking at a diagnosis that's never as of yet been fully embraced in the clinics.
Dr. Jika has identified a drug he believes could slow, maybe even stop late. The drug is currently being used for heart conditions. He's running clinical trials on it with his dementia patients in Lexington.
While we have medicines that we can use for the symptoms, we need medicines that actually address the disease itself, and that's what we're looking for. That's the focus of all of our efforts here.
Do you believe your trials are providing hope to patients with dementia?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I believe the trials are providing hope to me, and through that hope, hopefully I can give my patients the same hope.
The drug Dr. Jika is using on patients with late is legal everywhere except the United States. His hope is that his clinical trials will produce enough evidence to convince the CDC and FDA to authorize the drug here.
We need to advance the science, develop these new medicines, and create a day when Alzheimer's and late are no longer feared by the aging population because they're medically manageable.
Because once you demolish a third of your brain, you can't rewire it. You can't rebuild a 4-pound brain that's gone down to a 3-pound brain back to a 4-pound brain. You can't do it. But you can prevent, theoretically, a 4-pound brain from losing that pound. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to prevent the progression of dementia.
Currently, there are no treatments and no cure for dementia.
And with each patient that I care for and that eventually passes, the passion grows stronger and stronger. The need to stop this becomes more real every day.
At the Sanders Brown Center on Aging, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Certainly important work they're doing. The center is always looking for research volunteers. If you are interested, you can fill out a research interest form online. We have a link for you in this story on WKYT.com.